This video is made possible by my patrons on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Ziamaro and welcome to Battlerite Sage. So, there's only 3 days left for the preseason, and on Wednesday we'll be hit with a giant patch and our first real season. But what will it actually change? Here's what to expect from Season 1. So first off, there will almost certainly be a bunch of balance changes, which I'll be getting into in detail when the patch notes drop. And with balance changes comes a meta shift. What changes we'll see, we can only guess at this point. But this time around, balance changes are the least exciting part of the patch. Starting on Wednesday, I think you'll see a lot more people playing. A new season brings in new and old players alike. The population has been dwindling since the start of 2018, but every time there's a patch or a new champion, there's a spike in players. Well, this time around we have a new champion, a new season, draft mode, and based on some community speculation, maybe even a new arcade mode. I'm expecting the biggest spike in players we've seen since release. Next we have the new champion, Jamila. And as has been the case with every other champion that's got released, you can probably expect to see her on both sides for every game. Her kit looks really powerful, but how she plays out will depend a lot on the numbers. If she hits like Shifu, then I think she's going to be very strong. I get the feeling that she's going to play out something like Shifu or Croak in any case. She'll be the sort of champion who seems tough to pin down and punish, but with careful cooldown counting, you'll be able to punish her. When a new champion gets released, those of us who can learn quickly will be in a very favourable position. Either you're the sort of person who learns Jamila fast and then you punish people who don't understand how to counter her yet, or you learn how to play against her and punish the people who are playing her but don't understand how to play her yet. If you're worried about Jamila, I would highly recommend studying her skills when she's released and have a good think about how to play with her on your team and how to play against her. If you can play champions who either counter her or synergize well with her, you can turn a potentially frustrating start to the season into one that will be highly beneficial to you. Obviously, we don't know exactly how she'll play yet, but I'm willing to bet that Xander will work pretty well both with and against her. I've been brushing up on my Xander play anyway, so I'll probably be playing him a lot at the start of the season. And finally, the next big change that we have starting on Wednesday is the new draft system. Most of you have probably heard about this already, but if not, here's how it's going to go. First, and this part is kind of inferred from the wording in the dev update, I think you'll select some maps to downvote before you even queue up. Each downvote for a map makes the map less likely to be picked. You then select your champion just as you would now and start queuing. When the queue pops, you'll be met with the brand new pre-game lobby, and this is where things get quite different. You have your pre-selected champion and the rest of the team can see it, but you can actually change which champion you ultimately pick. You of course won't be able to see the pre-selected champs of the enemy team, but you also won't be able to see their names. This is probably to prevent any out-of-game information you might have about a player. The first member of each team will then lock in their champion and they'll be revealed to each other simultaneously. After that, the second player on each team will lock in their selection and they'll both be revealed. And then finally, the third player will lock in their selection. Until you actually lock in your champion, you can change based on the information that you have. Let's say the enemy locks in Lucy first. You're player number 2 and you initially selected Thorn, but you're confident that you can punish a Lucy with Shifu. You can actually switch to Shifu if you'd like. I'm super excited about this feature. It's not something I really thought about before because I just kind of accepted that the comps on each team were totally random. I've been learning a bunch more champions recently anyway, and because I know that this feature is coming, I'm starting to think more about what I would play and when. For example, I don't really like playing Paloma with 2 melee teammates. If I've been getting double melee teams recently, I've been thinking, damn, with this new draft system, I would have gone Xander instead. And likewise, if I pick Blossom and then I get double range on my team, I think, I wish I was playing Paloma now. Personally, I'm unlikely to pick based on what my enemy plays, but as a support main, I always want to pick the support that enables my DPS the best. For example, Paloma's other side can get kinda in the way of Shifu's flow. Lucy, on the other hand, enables Shifu much better. Her barrier turns Shifu into a 1v2 machine, so it's going to be cool getting to pick which support I play based on what my team are playing. There are a bunch more changes coming too. Leaderboards, a new reward system, and as I alluded to earlier, maybe even a new arcade mode. Remember that orb that Jamila seems to be carrying in both of her trailers? A lot of people think it might be teasing a Capture the Artifact game mode. Who knows? But in any case, I think we've got a really exciting week ahead of us. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please feel free to subscribe for more Battlerite guides, news, and discussion. If you'd like to help support the channel and get some unique rewards, then head over to patreon.com/battleritesage. And don't forget to check out twitch.tv/battleritesage. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.